Hey guys, very good morning and welcome to today's live analysis and where we will be decoding the open. Today is the 17th of April 2023. The current time is 9:01 a.m. IST. And let me just quickly first start with the spot chart, which you are currently seeing on the right side. Okay. Uh, so what I'm seeing is we have got the inventory in terms of the sellers, or the shorts which are currently trapped between 41,763 to 41,435. So this 200 point range is one of the area of interest. But primarily, what we see is we are developing higher. So let me just hide the inventory levels, and these are the zones where I'm looking for. So these are the cost basis or the inventory from the supply side, and currently I'm looking at these are the cost basis or the inventory from the buy side. Okay, so immediately this is a bigger buy zone, and this is a bigger supply zone. So earlier we had, so there was a supply zone here which got cleared yesterday, I mean on Friday, on the auction, and it closed above 42,000, because 42,000 is also a psychological number, and a lot of people had their stops above this, and this was more of a liquidity or a stop hunting move which happened. So overall, if I just look at my levels, I'm expecting some supply above 42, 250 or 251, but this zone is gonna be a choppy zone. And second thing is, if I just draw some lines, so let me just draw a line, right? So perfect trend line, so these are the days, or whenever I see perfection in the market, market has the odds of the nature to correct it. So I'm looking for this trend line to correct, as there are stops, and these are the overall liquidity zones. Okay, so I'll just quickly jump to the volume profile chart, and the reason why I'm saying that there is supply overhang is, first of all, these are monthly volume profiles. So this is for the month of April, or 04. This is for March, this is for Feb, and this is for Jan. Okay, so we are coming very close by to the January's monthly point of control, and this is gonna be a strong level of resistance. Secondly is, if I look at the delta, I'm seeing a lot of buyers who are trapped here. A lot of buying positions have been created, and they were obviously shaken out. But those who are still in this zone, they are the ones who are going to provide us supply. So from the futures perspective, 42,500 is a round number, an important level. We are at 42,197, so about 4 or 200, so 300 points above. I am looking for some choppiness, and previous day high is gonna be an important zone which I'll be looking at and observing. But overall, from contextual perspective, so these are nothing but single print zones, and Friday we had two single print zones indicating that supply is trapped. More or less, we are nearing, so this entire zone is a single print zone from the January series, so this is that January series, and we are still in this range. So this is a strong level of supply, so I'm expecting some sort of choppiness between 42,200 to 42,000. So 42,000 again becomes my immediate level of reference in terms of where I'll be looking at. So 42,000 today is the day, because the data also is telling me the same story. So this is the 42,000 level where both call and put, more put positions have been created. Call inventory are the ones who are trapped. So if we see, and this is that single print zone, and I'm looking for supply to again come in. So if we see a sort of a gap up, so we will get the pre-open data in next 1 minute, but I think let's wait for the pre-open data to come out, and I'll just go to the micro level chart, and these are the zones where I'm looking for reaction, and the ones which are marked with rectangles in slight whitish, grayish or greenish level, these are my areas of reaction where cost basis is present from the long side. Okay, so let me just and we also have got trapped supply at this level, so that is fine. I'll make it daily. Yeah, so we have got trapped shorts, trapped supply, so 3 continuous days we are seeing trapped shorts, and pre-open data will be out in some time, but 40 to 100. Okay, so I think we are opening. Are we opening with a gap up? Yes, we are opening with a gap up, and this is near a supply zone, so 40 to 658 to 40 to 700. Wow, so we are opening with a good gap up, and this is the zone where I am looking for supply. This jump to the and yeah, it is also entering the zone of supply where supply is again gonna come in. So this is the level where supply is going to come in, and I'm looking for responsive selling. And first is, does the gap gets filled or not? So that is, one of the trade plan which I have, very good, but a nice gap, and that is going to invite a lot of supply. So basically, who went long in these zones, right? Those are the ones who will be providing the supply. So first step is, I'll be looking for responsive selling, and if I don't get that, let it chop, but I will be looking for the gap to fill. Unless and until the gap does not fill, I won't be looking to take any trades. So beyond, it is also going beyond my levels, and 40 to 603 is where the price is opening. So I'll just look at the OI levels. So 40 to 500 is where a lot of call options or the inventory is created. So they will be under panic, and they will be the ones who will be, clearing, and who will be providing again more supply. And I'm looking for this as the level of support now. So this single print zone from 40 to 200 to 40 to 400 is the zone where, I'm looking for a sort of a bounce back. So what I mean is, this is where this is the level where the price is opening. 40 to 700 is the zone where I'm looking for a look above fail, and these are the inventories who will be, exiting, and I'm looking for a responsive buying from between 40 to 400. So that's first level. If not, then I'll be looking for this particular gap to fill, and then continue higher. Okay, so we have got a single print, that's one data point, a single print, and second is we have a gap up. So a lot of anomalies present in today's auction. I'll be waiting on the sidelines because obviously delta is going to be positive, so we will be decoding the open, but and we are having some stops over, but these are the zones of supply. So 40 to 700, 40 to 600, those are the two areas which I'll be closely looking at, because I'm seeing a lot of call inventory is present compared to the put inventories, and 40 to 500 is the zone around number. So let's see how the price opens, and how the overall auction develops. Okay, second thing is, so go charting. So there is also another thing which I'm working on is, so go charting has given this high pro, this indicator. This indicator is a paid indicator, and this I'm going to try it with on the options chart. So 40 to 600 is the one, right? Okay, where is it? The left widget bar and 42,600. So just hold on. 42,603. So I am looking at 42,500 in the call option, and in the put option I'm looking at 42,800. Okay, so these are the two zones which I'm looking at, 42,500 CE and 42,800 PE. So right now PE, let me just reset the chart. Okay, so there is not enough data point from the PE side, but from the call side, yes, we are. So it did close at 125, and this will be jumping, and yeah, so we will be testing both the high pro indicator, and it's just a very simple indicator. What it does is, it's a price action. It gives you levels. So this is a breakout level. This is for short and this is for long, and this is like a point of control between this two, or mid. Sometimes it does open, but currently I'm seeing POC is acting as the level of support. So that's why it just bounced back and then it moved higher. Second thing is, I'm also looking at, so this is first time I'm trying delta in options. I'm surprised why I didn't look at it earlier, but yes, I'm looking at delta and to get some understanding and how the price develops. Okay, so let me just switch back to the market profile chart. The time is 9:13 and the price will open in next minute or so. And overall, from the higher side, there is a lot of supply and gaps. So let's see, 42,700 is also, there are unfinished auctions. So a lot of data points today to observe, but not to trade, but to observe. Okay, so let me switch back to the micro chart or to the 3-minute chart. And yeah, that's fine. VWAP is fine. Okay, so we'll wait for the price to open. Just zooming in. So in next 20 seconds the price will open, and we will also look at the market profile and observe how it observe the reaction. Okay, so market will open in next 5 seconds. Oh, it's already open. So algo is already telling me to sell. This single print zone has been cleared, so I'll just quickly remove this, and a good amount of selling pressure is coming in. We have got supply coming in at 42,500, and now the price is developing lower. I'm looking for responsive buying now. The delta has shifted to positive, but responsive buying is happening. And I'll just zoom into the order flow charts. Just quickly look at those numbers. Yeah, so the price just stopped at the single print zone, or this is the zone which is acting as the level of support. And I'm just looking at the numbers. So here even the delta is negative. It has turned positive, the 42,500, but 42,500 is not the right option. So let me just, okay, why it is not updated? Let me just hit refresh. The option price is not updating. It's still at 42,159. But the price is still hovering. Yeah, so supply has shut off, so it did look below and fail. So choppiness is currently ongoing. It's going on. So currently price is still holding, and so Hypro has given some indications. The BPOC is acting as the level of support. Delta is positive. So yeah, so and we are above the previous week high, above the previous, like not below, but yeah, we are trying to close. Just remove the candle color. How to remove the not shapes, table, BPOC. Okay, so I'm not able to change these colors, but yeah, it is breaking the BPOC. Delta has turned negative. So yeah, price. Okay, I think this chart has hanged. Let me just hit refresh. So 42,000 is the level of support. 42,200 is where I'm seeing. Okay, let it get refreshed. Refresh and refresh. Okay, come on. Okay, so it is back now. So delta is positive. So this is still acting as the level of support. Just go to this chart, and price is still above the break-even point of control. Delta is still positive. Okay, so my charts are a bit hanging. Let me just close the ones which I don't need, and I'll just quickly go to the spot chart. Okay, so this current level is acting as the level of support. So 42,100. 42,100 is where a lot of put positions have been created. So this is acting as the level of support now. I'm watching the reaction, because below it is where the supply got shut off. Okay, I'll just hit. Yeah. So see, the supply is getting shut off. This level is acting as the support, and this is another area where supply is coming in. So if you want to take a trade, you can take a long trade, keeping your stop loss below 42,100. And if you want to wait, so wait for this level to break. So 42,155, wait for it to break, because that is where again supply is still coming in. Yeah, but overall, if I am looking at the options data, 42,100 is a zone where a lot of put positions have been created. And call positions are now at 42,100. So 42,100 to 200. So this is a choppy zone. So yeah, so it is now having a breakout. Let it go, let it continue higher, and I'll be exiting at 42,200. Let me see if, yeah, the charts are loading fine now. Delta is positive. Okay, so we have the single print till here. that is fine. I think, yeah, I'll just keep it here. We have got one stop. So Hypro system is suggesting for a long trade. And yes, we are above 42,200. So 42,200 was the level which I was expecting some supply to come in, but it's not. So a good breakout is happening. Yes, nice breakout. And we are seeing again supply coming in at VWAP. So nice choppiness has been seen. Again supply at 42,300. Yeah. So from 137 to 175. Yeah, it's good. I think still need to practice it, but yeah. Hypro system is working out. I might take its subscription. So this week this system is free for the paid members of Go Charting. So I'm just experimenting the live market, and I think the fees is like 2,000 a month or 8,000 for 3 months. Yeah, so I'll test it this week and see, but overall supply shut off. So overall what has happened currently, if we decode the open, is I was looking for this single print as a level of support. It acted as a level of support. 42,000 again I shared is a major reference. That's where supply shut off, and now the price went higher. So 42,500 and 600 are the zones where supply came in, and supply shut off at 42, below 42,100. Okay. So overall today the price is chopping off, just VWAP. So from one balance to the other balance, and yeah. So just mark this level, stop. This level has been cleared. Okay, so a lot of unfinished auctions from the print. Yeah. So plus if you see the A period, A period is from 600 to, yeah, so 600 point range, right in the first 10 minutes or so. Okay, so let it chop, and we'll wait. I think I'll not trade today. I'll just wait and observe. Also, I had on my account in Shunya. I would say that I'm lucky that I was not trading since last 1 week. I still need to give it some more time. I'm just prepping myself up. Okay, guys. So yeah, just look at those levels which I've shared, and I'll again catch up with you tomorrow. So thank you again, and I'll see you tomorrow.